details for the straight right hand core 4 counterattacks. Sometimes countering the straight right hand is just a lot easier than countering the jab. Why? Is a lot of people will telegraph their right hand. A lot of people, when they throw the jab, they'll learn that the jab has to be thrown non-telegraphically, so they'll throw it straight out. But when they throw their right hand, they'll throw the jab and they'll extend their right hand and they'll show it. So sometimes countering the right hand is just a lot easier than countering the jab. You can just see it a lot easier. The very first counterattack for the right hand is the jab over top of the right. So Colin's going to do that. Let's put this over here. I'm going to feed Colin a 1-2. So I'm going to feed him a straight left and a straight right. As I throw the right hand, he throws his straight left over top. Note how he does that. He keeps his elbow in. He's going to push my hand across from his face using his forearm, keeping his elbow in, and then he slides this over top. So let's do this from a slight angle this way. So I'm going to feed him a 1-2. Perfect. Note how Colin has to keep his left hand up higher. If he keeps his hand lower, just keep your hand a little bit lower, Colin, and we'll extend that. You see how almost always we'll hit each other's gloves. That's actually not a bad thing. Sometimes when you're trying to do this counterattack, it just becomes a parry. You just want clashing gloves. That's fine. You've still defended the shot. But in order to do the simultaneous counterattack, Colin's going to keep his left hand up a little higher and then fires right over top as I fire my right hand. So that's the very first counterattack for the right hand. The next one is to throw a right hand as I throw a right hand. This is a great counterattack to do. Why? Because as I throw the right hand, most people will drop their left. So, Colin, let's go over here, please. I'm going to feed Colin a straight left and a straight right. He just follows me back. A great way to look at this it's as if I had a piece of gum on my glove and it's stuck to Colin's glove. You see how he just follows me back. Once again, this is a great counterattack. If I drop my hand, he just hits me as I throw my right. The next counterattack is his left hand. Note how he scoops my right away and then he throws his left on the inside. All right, so let's do that again. Perfect, perfect. Just like that. You see how he scoops my right and then throws it. Sometimes the person may have to step in. Sometimes you don't. Remember when people are throwing straight rights, they will almost always step in to you. So sometimes you don't need to move. Now, being that we have a reach advantage or a reach difference, sometimes Colin may have to step in. So when he throws that left hook, you see how he steps in a little bit. Right, this is a great counterattack to do. The very last one is the right hook over the overhand right. Now, the way that I recommend throwing it is to, just like throwing a ball, right? Just like that. And then how do I defend? I just have my hand up just like this. All right? Sometimes we call it a roof block here. It's like it's one half of a roof, or sometimes it's called a salute. It's really difficult to defend that counterattack by having your hand like this. Colin will still be able to get in between my glove and my head. He'll just sort of stick his glove right inside this crack here. You sort of have to do this. You're still absolutely open to the body. You can drift low, but at least you're not going to get hit in the head. So let's do that again, please. The overhand right. Beautiful. So see how he catches with one hand and then throws with the other. It's like he's executing two circles. One small circle, one big one. Let's do it from this angle. Let's do the overhand right again. So small circle with his left and a big circle with his right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to mix this up a bit. I'm going to feed Colin a straight left and a straight right, and then he's going to randomly try to counterattack me for 4. So we're going to move Colin around. 1, 2, perfect. So he's going to execute all these different counterattacks. Good. Sometimes throwing the straight left. Good. Sometimes the overhand right. Beautiful. Good. Perfect. Nice. Excellent. Overhand right. Beautiful. Let's do some more here. With this angle. Perfect. Nice right hand. Follow me back. Excellent. Beautiful. Perfect. 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 Good job, Colin. So exercising all these counterattacks, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to stay counterproof. As I throw my right hand, it's very easy for me to not rotate. I'm just so scared of Colin's counterattacks that I do not rotate. I still want to try to rotate as much as possible for my right hand. I call this all counterproofing. And as well, I want to keep my combative posture. I want to keep my hip behind my head. I don't want to start throwing my right hand like this. So this educates both of us. We're helping Colin with his counterattacks and as well on my counterproofing, the core 4 counterattacks for the straight right.